Hey guys, I am coming to you today with a very hard subject, and I am so sorry that I'm so shaky, but it is not an easy one. I wanted to talk to you guys today about suicide. The reason being is because there's a lot of misinformation out there about it, as well as we're seeing more and more each day. Now, I had somebody who has told me in the past that people who commit suicide, the reason why they do it is because they stop focusing on what they do have and start focusing on what they don't have. Or they're just being really, really selfish and don't want to deal with the pain. Let me tell you this. Those might be part of the answer, but those are not the answers. Let me tell you that people who commit suicide, they are not doing it to be selfish. They are doing it because they have suffered a lot of pain. One way or another, they've either got a mental illness that makes them hear things that they shouldn't, see things that they shouldn't. They've got voices in their head that are telling them to go do these things. They have had post-traumatic stress syndrome where they've had something bad happen in their life and they can't get that pain out of their mind. They've got really bad depression. They've got really bad anxiety. It could be mood swings. I mean, come on, a lot of us girls, right once it comes that time of the month, our hormones are playing a huge part in our life, and that doesn't help either. But let me tell you this, that every single person that commits suicide, they do it because they are trying to get away from a deep pain that you know nothing about. Every single one of their pains is different, and it's hard to basically say why it was, what pain it was that they had when they ended up passing. But I want people to stop with the whole, it's because they're focusing more on what they don't have. And I want them to stop saying that these people are selfish and stuff, because you want to know something? They're not. They are trying their hardest to live life, and when they go to end their life, they're basically saying, I love my life, but I hate this pain, basically. And they just want to get away from the pain, and that's the only way they know how. They've tried medications, they've tried drugs, they've tried self-medication, they've tried basically everything out there, and they just don't know how to get rid of it, and this is the only way they know how. Right once you guys have that struggle, right once you have that pain inside of you, you will understand it more. I want you guys to start focusing on not why they did it. I don't want you to focus on the negative of it. What I want you to focus on is how can we help others to not do what our friends just did, basically. What can I do to better somebody's life to make them more strong, more confident, more brave, more basically feeling loved? That's a huge one out of it. I want the negative stigma to stop with suicides because it's not helping anybody. It's not at all. You guys are the ones who are going to help change everybody's lives. You guys are the ones that are going to end up changing your own life for the better. If you guys go onto Google, you can find a bunch of failed attempt stories. There's thousands of them on there. Read them. Read them. A lot of them say what they needed, what these people needed, or what they were running away from and stuff, and you'll understand it more. I want everybody to make it a goal to reach out to your friends and family, reach out to strangers on the street, and just let them know that you love them, give them a high five, a hug, just basically anything positive. Help them out, because that little trick right there, a lot of times will end up giving that person a little bit more hope. And you never know what people are thinking about. Man, I don't know about you, but when I get really depressed, which I have been for the past week, I don't tell anybody. I basically go about it myself and I figure it out myself. And that is how a lot of people are when it comes to this, because we don't want to bother you. We know you're going through your own stuff. We feel pitiful, basically. Like, there's a lot of reasons. So if you guys take that stand and you step out and you start showing people your love, even strangers on the street and stuff, it will help everybody's life so much better. as I research into suicide more, as I research into ways to help people and stuff, I will bring it to you, because after all my friends that have committed suicide, and I'm sure that it's not over with, I am dedicated to try to help others basically turn their life around. And as I learn more, I'll bring it to you guys, because I really think that this is a team effort. I really think this is something that we need to do as a family, as a world, as a community, to help each other out. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something from this, and I know I kind of rambled on, but this has been heavy on my heart for a while now. So I wanted to bring it to you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week, and remember, you are loved, you are enough, and you always matter.